can't handle the truth.
GameStop Beltway Plaza, what else? How can I help you?
Hey, just wanted to see if I can, do you got any information on Crash Bandicoot coming to the Xbox One?
No. To my knowledge, I haven't heard anything about that game coming to the Xbox One. More than likely, it won't. That's one of those games that's kept like a PlayStation exclusive.
As always, no one else has called their GameStop and asked them if Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is coming out on the Xbox One or the Nintendo Switch. I've made videos asking them if it was coming out for PC and got the same answer that you just heard. Do you know how many Nintendo fanboys, Xbox fanboys, and PC port beggars have called different GameStops begging for Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy on their platform? A lot. I guarantee you a lot. And you got a definitive answer 2 months after the game released. Look, Xbox fanboys, you have Super Lucky's Tale and Banjo-Kazooie. Nintendo fanboys, you guys have some iconic platformers. There is no reason for you to be begging for Crash Bandicoot. I don't know if you guys are just sheep right now following after what the Xbox fanboys are doing, but you really should stop. It's disrespectful to Mario Odyssey, which is about to come out. It truly is. It's going to be a great game. It's going to get great scores. It's going to sell a lot. You're going to get a lot of brownie points. You're going to have a lot of bragging rights. Just wait. You're going to have your turn. PlayStation fans have waited 20 years for the first 3 main Crash Bandicoot games to come out. The game has only released on platforms that have PlayStation on them. And that's the truth. That's a fact. The highest selling Crash Bandicoot games were all PlayStation exclusives. Once they went multi-plat, they never were successful as the originals. Even the 2 spin-offs, Crash Team Racing and Crash Bash, still outsold many of the multi-platform versions on different platforms outside of PlayStation. Actually, the only good selling multi-platform Crash Bandicoot was on the PlayStation 2, the very first one. I believe it was Wrath of Cortex, if I'm not mistaken. It was the highest selling multi-platform Crash Bandicoot game, but it was on the PS2, thanks in part to people believing it was the true 4th installment, although many other people on other platforms did not support Wrath of Cortex as much as the PS2 adopters. But then every other Crash Bandicoot after that, even PS2 owners stopped buying those games because they sucked and they were garbage. We all can admit that. So much so that he took a 10-year fucking break while Activision was milking the life out of Spyro the Dragon. They retired Crash early because the games really kept flopping. You've had your chance, that's what I'm saying. History shows that you had your chance with Crash Bandicoot, and you did not like him, you did not respect him, you did not support him. That was the PlayStation gamers that did that before he went multi-plat. So I'm not really understanding the whole point of you begging for games. If we really want to get down to it, Xbox fans, here's some facts. Tekken 7 sold better on PS4 than the Xbox One. Final Fantasy 15 sold better on the PS4 than the Xbox One. You're bragging about the Xbox One X additional 4K features for Rise of the Tomb Raider, yet Rise of the Tomb Raider, when it came out on the PS4, sold better over here than it did when it originally released on the Xbox One. There's many other examples. Shitty games like Mass Effect sold better on PS4 than the Xbox One version. We're gamers over here. You guys over there watching Netflix and port begging on Twitter. These are facts. These are not lies. These are not misconceptions. These are facts. You can get butthurt all you want. You can get pissed off all you want, but it is facts. Look, we've followed all these lies. We followed all these rumors. They didn't lead anywhere. I saw people begging Aaron Greenberg and Phil Spencer on Twitter to give them a response on Crash Bandicoot going to Xbox One. I mean, come on. Microsoft? Activision? They had nothing to do with Crash Bandicoot in 1996. That was Naughty Dog, Sony, and Universal. That means Microsoft would have to partner up with Sony to get Crash Bandicoot rights for the first 3 games. Why do you think for over 20 years they've only been on PlayStation systems? Why? The first 3 Crash Bandicoots. Why do you think that? Sony holds the rights to those. They don't hold the rights to the other ones that went multi-plot. But they do hold the rights to the first main 3 and the 2 spin-offs, which is Crash Bash and Crash Team Racing. If you knew your history, you would know that. But once again, as far as Xbox fans are concerned, you have Banjo-Kazooie and you have Super Lucky's Tale coming out the same day as the Xbox One X, which is only $30. Super Lucky's Tale is only $30. I do not expect that game to fail. It's also going to have Xbox One X enhanced features. So support that. Show Microsoft you care about the platforming genre, and maybe they can bring some other classics back. Who knows? Rare is with you guys. Microsoft owns Rare. Rare used to be good. I don't know how good they are now, but maybe they still have some magic in the tank, and maybe they can bring some good games to your system again. However, you sitting around begging for Crash Bandicoot every hour on Twitter makes you look fucking pathetic. And as of right now, you've been wrong for months now. There's been no confirmation of Crash Bandicoot coming to your platform. And you're looking real silly right now on the internet.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. So you get nothing. You lose.
Guess what?